He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
Mr. Trump, I want to start with you in this block. Earlier today, a man was arrested and charged with assault after sucker punching a protester in the face at your rally in Fayetteville, North Carolina. This is hardly the first incident of violence breaking out at one of your rallies. Today, Hillary Clinton, your potential general election opponent, clearly indicated she sees this as an issue for the campaign. She said, quote, "This kind of behavior is repugnant. We set the tone for our campaigns. We should encourage respect, not violence." Do you believe that you've done anything to create a tone where this kind of violence would be encouraged?
You know, you never know. If I say it too rough, look at all the media back there. Look, oh, look, the cameras are turned. I love it. They turned the cameras. Oh, that's beautiful. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. So if you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously. Okay? Just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees. I promise. Looks like a nice little guy, actually. Go home to mommy. Go home. Bye. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. No, they took him out, and I'll tell you what, it was really amazing to watch. And, you know, this was a seriously tough cookie. A guy looked like an NFL football player. We had 4 guys, they jumped on him, they were swinging and swinging. The next day, we got killed in the press. We were too rough. Give me a break.
During this rally, Wolf, at one point, there was a lady who appeared to be of Hispanic descent who was protesting. She was asked to leave, and then Donald Trump asked the protester at that point in front of this entire crowd, "Are you from Mexico?"
We have some protesters who are bad dudes. They have done bad things. They are swinging. They are really dangerous. And they get in there and they start hitting people. And we had a couple big, strong, powerful guys doing damage to people. Not only the loudness I don't mind, but doing serious damage.
There was about 20
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
Security to lead the process, and then they eventually did.
I think we got kicked out because we're a group of black people, and like I guess people, what's going on in America, they're afraid we're gonna say something or do something, but we just really want to watch the rally, and to get kicked out because we're a group of black people is really crazy. It just shows you how racist our own school is, that we can't even go to our own school complex.
Basically, we came to the rally today just to make a statement with our attire. We came in quiet. We weren't starting any trouble. We weren't saying anything. We just came in together as a group to see what the presidential candidate has to offer to not only our campus, but to the community as well as our country.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, but his money can kick us out, but our money can make us stay. Okay, they not getting kicked out. They got kicked.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it.
Who is the person, though? Raise your hand. Who's the person that took action over there? Come here. Come here. I love these guys. I love these guys. But when they see what's going on in this country, they have anger that's unbelievable. They have anger. They love this country. They don't like seeing bad trade deals. They don't like seeing higher taxes. They don't like seeing a loss of their jobs, where our jobs have just been devastated. And I know, I mean, I see it. There is some anger. There's also great love for the country. It's a beautiful thing in many respects. But
He only had himself to
major hot water. Check out this video. Video surfaces from a rally in Fayetteville, North Carolina Wednesday night. You hear the whoa because the protester is blindsided, by a punch. We're going to keep an eye on this developing story. Cumberland County Sheriff's Department says 78-year-old John Franklin McGraw is now facing assault and disorderly conduct charges as a result of throwing that punch.
Do you have any comment about the allegations against your campaign manager pushing down a female reporter at your event?
I don't think it ever happened because he was surrounded by Secret Service agents, many of them who were with me, and I didn't see anything happen.
Did you see the bruises on her arm?
Oh, I don't know how did they get there, but I can tell you the Secret Service people don't seem to think that anything happened, and you have to check her out. Just check her out.
Apparently shows a news photographer getting roughed up. The photographer
He had it coming.
some of those
He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it,
to the ground.
Kevin, is that the right response?
No, I think you should actually say he was wrong. I mean, I think every organization is a reflection of its principle. And if you've been to some of these rallies before, we've seen instances where Donald Trump has said things like, I wish I could punch him in the face, get that guy out. And that sets the mood and the tone for so many of his events. And then you have violence like this that happens, and it'll probably continue to happen unless Donald Trump somehow condemns it or takes action against some of those that have perpetrated some of these acts of violence. So it wasn't the right answer. He should have said it's wrong and that we need to change the rhetoric, but he hasn't and he won't.
he had it coming.